fluffs. Hey fluffs. And welcome to another video. And as you can tell by the title of the video, this is the Q&A video. Now I haven't done one of these in well over a year, so I feel like it's very much overdue. So I asked you guys on my Discord server and also on a YouTube community post thingy-majiggy to ask a bunch of questions, and I will come together and answer as many of them as I can. So I guess without any further ado, let's just get straight to the cheese, eh? So I'm going to start off with my Discord server, and the very first question that was asked was, do you eat raw lemons? Genuine concern of mine. Now, yes, I kind of do, but I only eat raw lemons when, you get like a little lemon wedge in your Pepsi when you go to the restaurant. Give a little lemon wedge in your drink to make it look fancy and make it worth, £6.95 for a half pint of Coke. Sure, why not? Let it be fancy, I suppose. Just put that little lemon wedge. It instantly adds a £2 value to the whole drink. So very good. That's the only time I tend to eat raw lemon. If I'm bored, I'll just get the wedge, and then just demolish that shit. Obviously, just the flesh. I won't eat the fucking skin because I'm not a primate, But yes, to answer your question, yes, I do sometimes eat raw lemon, so you're welcome. And the next question is SD40-2 or GP40-2. Now, I did check this out earlier because I had no fucking clue what he was talking about, but I'm pretty sure it's about trains. Two different models of trains. And to be honest with you, I don't give a shit about trains. A train is a train to me. And now I can't for the life of me remember what these two models look like. I distinctly remember them looking almost identical, if my memory serves me well. So, just for the sake of the video, I will say the SD40-2. Do you agree with me? I don't know. But yes, there you go. And the next one says, even a year later, would you eat my significantly better food? And do you listen to suicidal tendencies? So, a little bit of flaw, a little bit of backstory behind this guy in my server. Now, every time that this guy makes a meal and posts it in the server, we all just fucking demolish him. We all just say that it is the worst looking shit we have ever seen, and I think eating it would give us food poisoning. And I'm the same. I just look. It's obviously not serious. We're just all joking around. He knows that. But after seeing a couple of the most recent things that you've seen, that you've posted in the server, that you've claimed to make, then you know what? Yes, I think I would now. More than a year later, I would actually eat whatever you make, as long as it's prepared correctly and you don't give me food poisoning. So, thank you very much. And now, on to the next question. It is... There's just a bunch of yapping here. Holy shit, bro. If you could pick one song to listen to for the rest of your life, what would it be? Now, that is honestly one of the hardest questions I've ever had, because I love music. I listen to a bunch of different shit. I'm just trying to think of something that gives me the most emotion, I suppose, whenever I listen to it. Now, the obvious answer would be a Radiohead song, because that's my favourite band of all time. But recently I've been listening to a lot more M83, and there's a couple of songs on Hurry Up We're Dreaming that makes me feel a lot, I don't think I can definitively just say one, like Desert Islands kind of situation. I don't think I could really do that. But I will give just a couple of songs that I don't think I could live without. So firstly we have, oh god, it's even difficult to just name a few. I'm gonna say Outro by M83, along with Wait by M83 as well. Great song. And also My Tears Are Becoming a C. Is that it? Yeah, My Tears Are Becoming a C. Also M83. They are some of the best songs I've ever fucking heard. Seriously, they are incredible. And then also I will have to pick, I've got to pick a few Radiohead songs. Let's see. I'm gonna pick Present Tense from A Moon-Shaped Pool. I fucking adore that song so much. It's just so emotional to me. I don't know why. It's just such a beautiful song. Also, All I Need. I mean, that's like mine and my boyfriend's song, basically. So that'll always be very special to me. Also, Jigsaw Falling Into Place. Fake Plastic Trees, of course, it's got to be up there. Oh boy, let's Let Down. I mean, these are pretty obvious picks, I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's it. So there you go, there's a couple of songs that I don't think I could live without. What is your favourite game? Again, this is a very tough question because, especially story games, I've played a lot of them and some of them have quite literally changed, like, my personality. I would say that the first story game that really took over me was the Walking Dead series by Telltale. I'm a huge fan of those games. I don't even know how many times I've replayed those games. It's honestly a bit disgusting. But yeah, those games are fucking awesome. I mean, the gameplay is literally just a point-and-click adventure. But you're just there for the characters and the story, basically. The gameplay is like way down there in terms of importance. That's not. I don't care about that. Obviously, Red Dead Redemption 2. That's one of the best games ever made, and I agree with that. It just is. It's an absolute masterpiece. Just the ending and just the whole character arc of Arthur Morgan. It's really well done. It's really tastefully done, and it really hits you in the feels. So yeah, Red Dead 2 will always have a special place in my heart. And The Last of Us Part 1, especially Part 1. That game was just phenomenal, man. From start to finish, I fucking adored that game. It's so good. Part 2 is still really good. I don't see why it gets a lot of hate. I mean, I kind of do, but Part 2 is still a perfectly great sequel. Let's see, Resident Evil 9. That was a fucking great game. I loved it. That was the first Resident Evil that I've actually finished. I know, look, I'm just not a big horror guy, and this was the first time that I actually just sat down and played a horror game. But it was perfectly balanced between obviously the more horror-oriented grace sequences and then the more lively and action-packed sequences with Leon. So that was just a great game. I'm trying to think of what else. Breath of the Wild. The first time I completed that game, I was just my jaw was on the floor. I fucking adored that game. I learned a lot about the game. I tried to do different exploits of how to gain certain resources faster and easier to make myself a bit more powerful to the end cannon fight. But it was just a really fun process to learn stuff. It's a great game. But again, I don't think I really have a definitive favourite. It changes day to day whenever I'm thinking of a different game, So I gave you a couple of different ones, and I hope that satisfies you. And let's see here. If you could, what event in the past would you time travel to? 9/11. No, I'm just kidding. Or maybe I'm not. I don't really know. An event in the past. What would I travel time? What would I time travel to? I honestly, I don't know. I feel like I would like to. I would like to go back to like, I don't know, like the Bronze Age or something like that, and just walk around and just see what the fuck is going on, because that was like the most barbaric time in human history. And I could like bring some like future technology, like a phone or a gun, and just cause absolute chaos and rewrite history. I don't know if I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I really have like a specific historic event that I would go back to and like witness myself, other than 9/11. But I don't think that's really appropriate. But yeah, there you go. And would you still love me if I was a worm? Of course I would, Smith. Of course I would. If you could have anything in the world, what would it be? If I could have anything in the world, I think I would just have, I would have a job that I love. If I had a job that I just adored, that I didn't have any complaints about, I was excited to wake up in the morning and just go, spend, 8 to 10 hours there, and just basically just work my hobby. I guess that's what I would love the most, because realistically, you are going to be working the majority of your adult life. That's just a fact. You're going to be working like 50, 60 years at most, or at least I suppose. And you need to find something that will make you happy, because if you are working a job that you hate, you are really going to feel it. And it's going to kill you. It really is going to kill you. Like with my job, I fucking despise it. I can't wait to get out of there. And it's just really taken a toll on my mental, because I just despise it. And I don't want to go back ever again, but again and again, day in, day out, I have to go in and just get on with it until I find something better. So I feel like, yeah, I would have a job that I love. Because if you have a job that you love, are you really working a day in your life? I don't think so. So, there you go. Anything in the world, I would love to have a job that I'm passionate about. Will you marry me? Sorry, SpongeBob, I'm already taken, so I'll have to give a pass on that. What would you do if you were locked in a room with Damon Albarn? Let's just say things ain't gonna be pretty. The things that I would do to that man, I don't think are appropriate for this video. What is your favorite international cuisine? Probably Japanese food. I love sushi. I love udon. Katsu curry. Anything really. Yeah, there you go. It's just really fresh. It's refreshing. It's tasty. It's moderately healthy compared to like American cuisine and stuff like that. Yeah, I would happily live off Japanese cuisine. The only thing that I don't like is that a lot of it is very, maybe not necessarily hard to prepare, but it's time consuming to prepare. At least if you're doing it like at home on your own, then yes. I've not cooked any Japanese cuisine on my own myself, but I would like to learn to at least make like udon and ramen and stuff like that. So, Japanese food is definitely my favorite international cuisine. What is my favorite ABBA song? I don't know, because I don't listen to ABBA. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but I don't listen to ABBA. I don't know, I would just say, gimme your man after midnight. Is that even the full name of the song. I don't know, but I'll just go with that one. Next one is Legacy Your Love? He is my husbando, and I love him dearly, but I have someone else in real life that I love even more. But Legacy will always be my husbando, so he will always have a special place in my heart. And then we also have best and worst thing you've eaten. Look, I know I'm fat, but I don't remember everything that I've ever eaten. You know, I really don't know. I think the best thing I've ever eaten, I have nothing. I don't know. I'm so sorry that I don't have an answer for this, but again, I don't remember everything that I've ever eaten. I would say probably, like, I had a steak on Valentine's Day. Was it Valentine's Day? I can't remember. No, it wasn't Valentine's Day, sorry. I had a steak sometime, and it was really nice. I don't know. Yeah. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm sorry. But then as for the worst thing that I've ever eaten, again, I don't know. Yeah, I don't have an answer for that. I'm so sorry. What is the best game you've ever played? Again, coming back to favorite games. I've got so many different games that I have in my head that I could choose from. But like my favorite game of all time, that is a tough question. I think the game that I probably have the most fond memories of is Black Ops 3. 10 years ago, I would just be playing with my friends all night. We would mostly play zombies, try and do the Easter egg but fail because we're just little kids and we're fucking shit. I had a lot of good memories on that game, and I would say that overall that is my favourite game, just in terms of pure happiness it's given me and memories that it's given me over the 10 years I've been playing. So thank you, Black Ops 3. Mars or pause? I'm definitely a pause guy. I don't know what would give that away though. Anyway, are you gay? No, I'm bisexual. But technically I am gay, because I'm dating a dude. I'm pounding dudes right now. How did you become a furry and when? So I think I actually explained this in my collaboration I did with Jack's ASMR a couple months ago. It's been a long time. But yeah, I did explain that, how I became a furry, in that video. So if you want to learn more about that, then definitely go check that out, because that's a great video. But just to give you the TLDR, basically I was just getting a bunch more furry content on especially Instagram, and I was like, damn, these guys are like super cute. I love the suits, they're really awesome, they're so cute. And one day I was just like, yeah, I think that's what I want, you know? And so, yeah, I just basically came out as a furry to my friends, and yeah, it just progressed into whatever this is now. And as for the when it happened about 3 years ago now. About 3 years ago, more or less. So I'm still relatively new to the furry fandom. But yeah, I guess that answers your question. Would you rather spend 10 minutes in a room full of spiders or one night in a haunted house? I would honestly rather go to the haunted house, just because I'm a skeptic of paranormal shit. So if I stayed all alone in a supposedly haunted house by myself for the night, and I experienced some otherworldly activity, then it would, I guess, open my eyes and make me a believer. And I have had a fascination with like ghosts and paranormal shit most of my life. You know, part of me wants to believe, but also part of me wants concrete scientific evidence and proof that ghosts and spirits and all that kind of stuff actually exists. But 90% of the stuff that you see is fake, at least I think it is anyway. So, yeah, I think I would rather take the haunted house, just because I don't want to face my fears of spiders. I fucking hate them so much. Favorite pair of trousers? I actually do have a favorite pair of trousers. I've got some, they're like some like stretchy kind of like joggers or sweatpants. They're like black and they've got like a little flower down the side of one of the legs, and it's got some like Japanese writing on like the thigh. And they are the most comfortable pair of trousers I've ever owned. And I think I've got them off of like Wish or Temu or something like that. And I've been trying for ages to find them again so I can buy more, but I just can't find them anywhere. And I need to know where I got them from or who manufactures them, because I need more of them because they are so comfortable for me. I just need to get a smaller pair because I've lost quite a bit of weight since I first bought them, so I've had to tie them up quite tight. But yes, those ones, I love those ones, and I need to find more of them somewhere. Have you ever played Fallout or ever liked the games? And if so, explain. So I have played the Fallout games, at least a couple of them. I've played a little bit of Fallout 3, New Vegas, and Fallout 4, and Fallout Shelter, I suppose. But I've spent most of my time on Fallout 4. But again, I've not played that much. I've probably played in the neighborhood of like 3 to 5 hours in total in my whole life. I'm just not a big fan of the Fallout games. I just think they are boring. And it's because they're Bethesda games, they're just so janky and just so buggy and unpolished that it's annoying to play them. I find them insanely infuriating to play. That's why I've also not played Skyrim. That's not true, I played Skyrim, but I've never finished the game. I never got far into the game because it's boring, okay? It's a boring game, and it's just so janky. I can't stand the thing. It's so annoying and infuriating to play. I fucking hate Bethesda games. I don't understand how they got so big and popular. I don't know. Their games are just so shit. I don't understand what other people are seeing in them. They are abysmal. I don't understand where this who is a fucking who. Whatever. It's fine. I don't know anymore. Oh my god. Who would win 1 trillion lions or the sun? Definitely the 1 trillion lions. I think the 1 trillion lions would have to overpower the sun eventually, right? That's just scientific, you know. Minecraft or Terraria. Definitely Minecraft, because I've probably played about 30 minutes of Terraria in my entire life. I just cannot get into that game. I've tried so many times to play that game and I just can't do it. It's just not interesting to me in the slightest. So, you know, I'm sorry. How do you like your steak cooked? Medium rare. It's the most popular option for a reason. It's the perfect balance between juiciness and flavour, I suppose, you know. Will you do another British slang video? Probably, and I know that a lot of you guys have actually been asking that for quite some time, and it's definitely overdue. I did promise that I would do another one, and since demand is there, I am gonna do it. And you know what? I will make it for the next video, and that's a promise. Next video next week will be British slang part 2. Okay, remember that. And that is all of the Discord ones. Now I just need to pop over to YouTube real fast and check out my post and see what questions are on there. Not many, I suppose. Okay, here we go. So the first question is, are you into history at all? Sort of, but not really. I never did history in school. I learned most history that I know through YouTube, basically. But I have been getting more and more into it, and I just think that just YouTube videos are just much more engaging for me than learning in a classroom, so that's why I never learned history in school. So, but yeah, my interest in history has definitely been rising over the last few years since I left school. Next question is, what country would you love to visit? It's been on my bucket list for years, but I would adore to go to Japan. Japan is just one of those countries that I think it's a must visit. Not just for like the city, like Tokyo and stuff, but for the countryside and the shrines and the temples and the ocean, the bridges. It's just such a beautiful country. And I would love to go there at least once before I fucking kick the bucket. I swear to God, if I don't go there, I am gonna haunt this earth for the rest of time. Okay? Japan is my number one go-to. But honorable mention will go to Iceland. Again, it's just a really nice country. Very, very scenic. So Iceland is definitely my number two go-to. Have you been accused of being a male manipulator based on your music taste? LaMayo, don't worry, I love Gorillaz and I'm seeing them in September, okay? Well, I don't think I'm a male manipulator. Obviously, I know you're joking. But it's good to know that we both like Gorillaz, and I saw Gorillaz back in March, and it was probably the best live show I've ever been to. So, I hope you enjoy them in September, because they are great live, absolutely fantastic, so I know you're gonna have a good time with them, so. Do you ever play video games? How did you get into ASMR? Okay, there's a couple of questions, let me, one at a time, okay. Do you ever play video games? Of course I do, I mean, who doesn't? I mainly play, like, Siege, and Call of Duty. That's about it. And GTA from time to time. How did you get into ASMR? So again, I did talk about this on the collaboration I did with Jack. So if you want more detail, then go check out that video, please. But basically, I was just watching a lot of ASMR at the time, about 2 years ago. A lot of furry ASMRs were starting to pop up more and more, and since I was just getting into, since I just got into the furry fandom, and I've been seeing more of these furry ASMR artists, I was like, damn, that looks amazing. I love furries and I love ASMR. Why not just combine them, and I'll try this myself. And so one day, in September, nearly 2 years ago now, I made my first ASMR video. Didn't really think anything of it, and it very quickly became my most popular video at the time. And I had amazing feedback, and it was just so awesome to see people engaging with my content like that. So I just kept going and going, because that's why I love making videos. It's just looking at the reactions and reading the comments and just having this community that I've built, because I love this. I love what I'm doing. Okay, if I could have this as a job, I would drop everything in a heartbeat and do it, but unfortunately, that's just never gonna happen, and I've come to accept that this will only forever be a hobby. I mean, I know some people have made it work before. I know I could probably do the same, but I think for now, this is just only ever gonna be a hobby for me. But I would love, if I had a dream job, this would be my dream job, just making videos. I love everything about it. There was another question, wasn't there? Oh, how old were you when you became a furry? I was 19, I think. I think so. I think I was about 19. realised you're gay. Well, I realised I was bisexual about 2 years ago, and I also came out around the same time too. So there you go, about 2 years. What are some video games or media you enjoy recently? I've been playing a lot of the new Black Ops 1 and 2 ports on my PS5 with one of my friends. I've been having a good time, even though I'm shit at using controller. I've still been having a good time nonetheless. I've also been playing this game called Bills Are Due. Is that what it's called? Bills Must Be Paid. That's the one. That's just a little fun, quirky little game. It's a roguelike game. I love roguelike games. So yeah, I've been playing that too. I've been playing some GTA lately. Been going back to some of the older Call of Duties as well. A little bit of CS2 every now and then, but other than that, that's about it. How many goons a day? Maybe usually 1 or 2. Maybe more if I'm particularly bored. Hey guys, Blurred Fluff from the future here technically. Obviously I'm in a different angle, I'm wearing different clothing, and that's because this is a different day, because I recorded the thing you've just seen. I recorded that yesterday. But what I forgot to do was record, I just completely forgot a couple of questions because they were on a completely separate goddamn Discord server, and I am an idiot. I am such a goddamn idiot that I just completely forgot about them, so I've had to come back right now and record these questions because I didn't want to leave any behind. So here I am now because I am a fucking dumbass. But anyway, let's just get on to the last couple of questions, okay? The first one is, can I have your house? Absolutely, feel free. The only downside is that you have to move to the United Kingdom, and you really don't want to be doing that, especially not now. But would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games but no games? You see, this is kind of like on the same wavelength of like what is the meaning of life. It's kind of on the same kind of frequency, you know. Is there even a real answer to this? Because I don't know. Because everyone thinks differently, you know. I'm personally more leaning towards the unlimited bacon but no games kind of thing, you know. I love bacon, but games, I'm not interested in games, so I think I would go for the unlimited bacon but no games. So there you go. What are your thoughts on McVitie's chocolate digestives, and are Jaffa cakes any better? These are both pretty elite tier loot if you ask me, but if like a desert island kind of thing, what would I rather have to bring to the island to like sustain myself off of? I would probably go for the chocolate digestives. I have absolutely zero hate towards Jaffa cakes. I think they're great, but I just think I get a little bit more enjoyment from the chocolate digestives. They're just ever so slightly better. So there you go. What do you like most about creating ASMR? Honestly, it's just knowing the feeling that I'm making a difference to someone, even if it's just for a little bit, just a little tiny bit, because I love reading the comments saying something like, hey, this video really helped me, I really needed this right now, especially my last video. A lot of people loved it, and whenever I'm reading the comments, it genuinely brings me joy, and that's the main thing I want to do, to go forward with it. It's just to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm just reading more comments because I love interacting with you guys. It's great. So that's my biggest thing. That's the biggest thing I like about creating ASMR. Also, do you have any favorite video games? I think we've had this question like 2 or 3 times today, basically. But kind of no, I don't really have a favorite video game because I just play so many different things. But I will give a couple of honorable mentions to Red Dead Redemption 2, of course. I mean, everyone fucking loves that game. Rainbow Six Siege only because I've had a lot of good memories on that game and I've met a lot of great people. So I kind of have a soft spot to that game. The Last of Us, I think I said before as well. And Breath of the Wild. Those are some pretty elite tier games, if you ask me. What is your favorite drink? It changes day to day, but it would probably be, at least right now, I am really big into iced coffee, especially caramel iced lattes. They are pretty fucking good to me, so call me a white bitch, I don't care. I love iced coffee, okay? Benefits of being British, literally nothing. I cannot name a single good thing off the top of my head. Everything is just shit. We live in a shithole. England is a shithole. Okay? And that's it. That's all the questions. Because my fucking dumbass forgot to do it last night. And if I hadn't forgotten to do it last night, I would have uploaded this video ages ago. I am an idiot. Anyway, back to past blood fluff to finally close off this goddamn video. So that's actually all of the questions that I have for this video. So I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who participated in this video, and if you would like to participate in some other videos down the line, then please, please, for the love of God, join my Discord server. The link is in the description below, and it would be great to have you there. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you've learned something new about me, and maybe I'll do another one of these in 6 months' time. So, yeah. Thank you all very much for watching this video, and I shall see you all very soon. Okay? Bye-bye now. Oh god. Oh god. It won't stop. Guys, you need to go, like, right now. You need to go right now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.